Hello and welcome back to another Understand Your Buyer video. In this video, we're looking at the notion of a big brand problem. So what is it? Well, if you're lucky enough to work with well-known brands like these ones here that are super duper recognizable, it can be a real blessing, but it can also be a curse. Promoting brand names, particularly those for really large household names like these, if you're lucky enough to work with them, it can actually serve as a deterrent. It can scare people away. How does it work? Well, it scares people away and it deters them because they might think that you only work with people of that caliber, companies of that caliber. They may presume that you only work with really large clients and that you're not big enough and what you do isn't worth it. Almost might perceive also that you're showing off in a way. So clients are going to preclude themselves from dealing with you, and that's where this is a big brand problem. So how can you use it? Well, to protect yourself from losing people through the big brand problem, there's a couple of things that you can do. The first one is to talk about the scope of your offering from the smallest to the biggest. So we've worked with companies like Amazon, Microsoft, Coca-Cola, etc. But we also work with businesses from a single person up to 1 million people. So by talking about the scope of your offering or the scope of the people that you work with, that can help you. The second one, which we've kind of done there in the scope, is be clear on the bare minimum. So from a single person business or a 10-person business, whatever it is, all the way up. So what's the absolute smallest, cheapest, most accessible thing you do? Lots of businesses don't highlight their bare minimum and they lose buyers as a result. So scope of your offering, the bare minimum. The next one is type of buyer. So you can actually articulate the buyer and call them out. So for me with Clear Sales Message, it's B2B buyers, B2B founders with a hard to explain offering. I don't talk about size. B2B founders with a hard to explain offering. If you fit that description, then you're an ideal client for me. And the final thing is to showcase your examples and segment them. So if you've got reviews and case studies, which is impressive, from Amazon, Coca-Cola, Ferrari, etc., that's wonderful. But also have case studies and proof from smaller businesses more accessible. So if you're talking to me and I've got a 5-person business, you need to be sharing with me examples of 5-person businesses in my industry or smaller businesses in my industry that you've worked with, so it feels more relevant to me, because the big challenge here is the relevance. I don't think that you're going to work with me because I think I'm too small. I'm not relevant for you. So that's the big brand problem. If you work with big brands, it's great, but it can actually scare away some buyers who don't think they're on the same level. Well, that's it for another Understand Your Buyer video. And if you like this kind of stuff, then you'll definitely like the book, which you can buy at understandyourbuyer.com.